Hello, I'm Ben Anderson, and today with me is Katie Free from Laurel Hill.
It's great to be here today. Thank you.
Katie, last year you visited with us, but it was under an entirely different circumstance, and you had a wonderful story to tell. Let's look back at that again.
I've been on the waiting list since the beginning of the year, and I actually had to get a LVAD, which is a left ventricle assist device, because my heart couldn't stand to be pumping on its own anymore. So they had to actually bump me down off the list until I could be well enough and healthy enough to get back on the list, and I'm currently back on the list as of last month. So now it's just a waiting game till I get my transplant.
Well, Katie, it's amazing that just a year ago, here you were needing a heart, but you've gone almost an entire year until 2 months ago. So tell us about that.
It was really hard, not being able to swim, not being able to take a shower, having to do sponge baths, and just being tired all the time, and never having any energy, and just careful with everything I do. It was a struggle for real.
You know, Katie, I understand, and we've spoken about, you had a normal childhood all the way up to the age of 13. Then you discovered you had heart issues, and being an athlete, it limited what you could do, but it never broke your spirit to participate in sports.
No, sir. I love sports, and the only thing I was really restricted on was running and weightlifting. So as long as I got to play my sports and do what I could, I was happy with that.
And I must tell you, Katie was a star softball player at Laurel Hill and received a scholarship over to Pensacola State College. But Katie, things started changing for you as you got through college, and tell us about that.
I actually played volleyball and softball in college, and as soon as I kind of stopped being so active and stopped really working out with the team, that's kind of when I went downhill. My organs inside started shutting down, and everything I started losing weight. I lost like 30 pounds, and it was really, really different. I've never been so thin or so weak in my whole life.
As you can see from last year's interview with Katie, she was very tired and worn out all the time because her body was failing. And so 2 months ago, the gift of life was presented to you. And you were then afforded the opportunity on February 18th to receive the gift of life, a new heart.
Yes, sir.
So how about that? And now here we are, we sit here less than 2 months since then, and you look great.
Thank you. I feel great. I have so much energy. Like, I never know what to do with all my energy at most of the time.
Well, you just keep being active, and we're glad you're back. But we want to thank everyone, because truly when we ask you if you'd like to give the gift of life is what Katie represents. It's an entirely new life that begins with the contribution from someone of an organ donation to an organ recipient, and the new gift of life begins. So Katie, I'm an organ donor.
I'm an organ donor too. Hi, I'm Katie Free, and I've been given the gift of life. So if you're thinking about checking that box, please do.